I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello everyone. I am here for The Passage season 1, episode 9 and 10, the finale. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, you guys, I like this show, but I just thought it was a 2-hour season finale, first of all. The first half was good. The second half, I was like, it was okay, but it wasn't like keeping me enthralled like it usually does. Now, this whole entire episode, your girl was on edge. It was like too much going on. I be sitting there shaking like this, like it's really happening to me. I'm trying to eat my dinners, plus watch this, plus take my notes. Your girl was like doing a lot trying to get this together because I didn't do my notes last night, which was Monday night, because I was busy, y'all. Granted, I could have like done at least 2 videos, but I was like, I got home. It was like 8:30. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm going to wait till tomorrow, even though I'm going to regret this. But here we are. So we flashing back to 2015 Bolivia. You know, Fanning, he is still somewhat human, but you know, he missing a few teeth, which I thought is strange that, you know, them being vampires, that, you know, you losing teeth, but I guess you're not using the main ones, which is your fangs. But anyway, he's telling Lear, look here, bro, I feel something in me, it's changing, and I think you should just kill me right now. Now, the people of Bolivia, they want to kill him because they know what's going to happen. Like, if we don't kill him, he going to kill us all. Like, I don't know why they kept the man in a cage alive so long. I don't know if it was a situation where he scratched or accidentally turned a few people, and if we kill him, they die too. But like, I'm not sure why they had him in this cage. Didn't they say he was like 100 or 1,000 years old or something like that? But like, what was the point of keeping him in the first place? But you know, at this time, Fanny, he is still, you know, human, but you know, he's in the process of turning. Now, I thought it was, before watching this episode, that like you started to turn vampire when the head vampire is like sucking the life out of you and luring you over. But home dude was already dead, which I didn't understand how Fanning's still alive if the original dude died. I didn't get those answers. I just really, like, as I'm talking, just thought of that. Like, how come Fanning didn't die? But he was like, just go ahead and kill me right now, because he felt himself changing. And he knew just like nothing good is going to come from this. Something bad is going to happen. And something bad did happen. Now, we back in present day. Brad, Amy, and Gilder, they're in the elevators, you know. The vampires, they're clawing at the door. They trying to break the door open. And he's like, all right, you know, we got to run. We got to do this. And he's like, we ain't taking Amy with us. And he's like, why not? Well, we don't know what Amy is right now. Is she vampire or is she human? He's like, she's Amy. That's who she is. Amy, do you feel like drinking my blood? Have you ever felt like drinking my blood? No? All right, cool. Let's go. I was like, all right, that's good. She's like, okay, that's all I need to know. If she wanted to drink my blood at this moment or at any moment. If she hasn't, then she's okay in my book. So, even though there is a chance that Amy could turn at any minute, Brad and Lila are like, look here, this is our little girl. We taking care of her. They not scared to hold her hand. They're like, come on, baby, you walk with me. We going over here. At no point was they treating her like looking at her sideways and doing all this. No. They, like, at any moment she could turn, but they not seeing that right now. But even though there's still people inside, Lear wants to detonate the place. Like, that is the protocol. Like, detonate everything. But at this time, Brad, Lila, Amy, Gilder, and some other folks are still downstairs with the vampires running around. And Fanny is steady, like, going into, like, in this dreamscape with Amy, like, trying to get her to come over this side, like, come and meet your family. You know, it's gonna be fine. I like you the most. We family because you got my blood running through you. Come on over here. And she's like, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. We're not family. Your blood may be running through my veins right now, but that does not make us family. And that does not make me like you. She didn't say that, but I'm not even paraphrasing. I'm going to put in there what she should have said and was probably thinking. Yeah. So the vampires break out. We shooting them left or right. Then Carter gets on Lila. And I'm like, really? I was hoping that like Amy could have like got to him like, he was like, no, don't hurt her. Cause this time, you know, she done kind of got close to Lila and Brad in this short little bit of time that, I mean, she didn't really know Lila like that, but she know her. She's like, no, don't hurt her. But Brad scooped Lila up with the quickness. Was like, come on here, girl. And she was like, no, leave me. You know, you gotta leave me. He's like, no, I'm gonna save you. I already lost you once. I'm not gonna lose you again. So he throws her in the elevator and he gets to go shooting everybody because he gotta go find Dr. Nicole because she's still locked in the lab with the cure. So it's like, if I want to save Amy and now I gotta save Lila, I need this cure quick, fast, and in a hurry. So Dr. Nicole, she's on the radio walkie-talkie situation with Clarke, and he's giving her all the instructions how to like break out. And as soon as she gets those doors open, doggone it, Shauna Babcock come falling from the ceiling. They all in a dreamscape, and dreamscape, if I can talk. And she's like, why did you treat me different? Did you treat all the other vampires like that? She didn't say vampires. She's like, why was you nice to me? Okay. I didn't like, well. And Nicole, okay. She tells, like, why was you nice to me? Was you nice to everybody else? And she's like, no, like, I knew you was a killer, but I don't think you're that killer. You was in a bad situation. You weren't evil like the rest of the people, you know? So she tells Dr. Nicole Fanning wants to get into the world and just drink up any and everybody that he can. But I'm like, you do realize that once you do that, you ain't gonna have nobody else to drink. He's talking about he's drinking whole families, mamas, babies, daddies. Now y'all know on True Blood, Russell Eddington said, you know, newborn babies was the best blood out there. But anyways, they sitting there drinking, and she gets shot in the stomach, and I'm like, Nicole, did you get her while she was in the dreamscape? No, Brad shot her. He didn't shot not Nicole, but Shauna Babcock like 8 or 9 times in the gut. You know, you gotta go. I don't know. Is it vampires? You gotta get him in the heart. I believe it's the heart. Yeah. Well, that. In history of vampires, I believe it's a, shot to the heart with a wooden stake or a silver bullet. I believe that's how it goes. But I don't know what the situation with them, because it seems like you can just shoot these vampires in the head. But I don't know. So Amy pushes the detonation button to bomb 4B where Brad and Nicole and the vampires are. She's going to sacrifice herself to save the world. Because Carter already came to her and was like, this is what you got to do. But she doesn't want to do that because she doesn't want to kill Brad. But while everybody else, while Gilder and Lear and Clarke is over there talking amongst themselves, and Lila's on the bed all, incapacitated and whatnot, she goes over there to the computer and just pushes the button. And like Brad's like, what's good is like Amy pushed the button. So now it's time for us to get out. The vampires are on the now at this time Brad and Nicole, they didn't went into Fanning's little cell to hide from the vampires. Now, once the detonation button goes off, the vampires get to scattering like roaches. They going inside vents. They going in and everywhere they can to get away because the detonation's going to go off. Now, I'm not really sure how far they could have gone. At this point, I didn't know because, once bomb go off, bomb can't be contained. Bomb don't be like, okay, so since y'all over there, I'm not going to go that far. No, you don't know how it's going to work. But they're trying to get out. The vampires are coming in everywhere. Nicole decides to sacrifice herself and gives Brad the antidote to the vampire virus. Is like, save Lila, take care of Amy. And this is the last time we see Nicole before the whole place goes up. Now, after all of that, and we didn't thought, hey, we didn't contain this thing. But oh no. Fanning and the vampire crew, they're out there walking outside of the whole infrastructure. Now, this is dangerous because at any point, they can just walk down the street and find the first person they see and either turn them or bite them or both. So, Amy, Lila, she didn't got the little dosage. Did she get the dosage? Yeah, she got the doses at this point. They didn't, got her together and everything. So Lila, Brad, and Amy, they running down the street and whatnot, running. They ain't not in the street, they in the woods. And next thing you know, Amy just gets swooped up right quick. They looking for Amy. It's Fanny. He done ran up on Amy, got her all choked up on the tree, talking about some, you did this, that, and the third. And like, I don't know what kind of powers these were, but Amy's eyes turned like a greenish yellow. And next thing you know, they was in like a dreamscape. And Fanny was all laid down, like really, really like close to death, like 1 second off of death, and Amy cuts her hand and gives him some blood. And when he wakes up, he just runs off. Because, like, first of all, like, she took him to a dreamscape. And I don't know how, but somehow she saw the future or something else like that. But we're going to get to that in a minute. But I know one thing, Fanny was scared at this point. So when she kind of come to, Brad and them was like, what happened? She's like, I don't know. So, they run off. And this is when our girl Lacey shows up. We like Lacey. Lacey, she pulls up in the car, look here, bro. Y'all, this car is for y'all. Y'all go off but find safety. I'm finna do my mission. So she's shooting anything that seems like he can't say its name. Now, if you dead. You shot straight to the head. She gets to Dr. Lear, like, what you gonna do with that gun? You behind all this, okay? She's like, you gonna have to repent, okay? Okay, we got some business to do. Got some work to do. Alright, I ain't gonna sit here and let you feel all this pity about all the mess that you done caused. We got work to do. So, Clarke, he was knocked out by one of the vampires. He was like knocked into a tree and he not moving. I'm like, is he paralyzed? He like in pain, and Shauna shows up. I was like, I didn't think Shauna was gonna bite him because I think Shauna is in love with him. That's what I'm thinking. So, she's looking scared for him. So Shauna takes him to this dreamscapes, and like she wants to turn him, but like, you gotta wanna become a vampire. I'm not just gonna turn you against your will, okay? This is what we're not gonna do. He's like, I don't want to be a vampire, but at the same time, I don't want to die. I really don't have a choice at this time. Okay. Lear and Lacey are talking, and he's saying that this thing got out of hand because this is a small town, 2,500 people. They can wipe out this whole town in a day. They can drain one person in like the span of maybe 20 seconds. And not only that, they can actually turn more people and kill more people. This is dangerous. Like, this is the end of the world. And Lacey's like, okay, well, we got work to do. This is when we go into the season finale, episode 10. It was slow and it was very, very emotional watching it. Because, like, now we in, like, not full apocalypse, but we almost all the way there because several cities have been taken down by the vampires. Like, left and right. People are being made vampires and people are just dying because of the vampires. And I'm guessing that since Lila was bitten and cured from the vampire virus, that, she's not going to get attacked. Because when she and Brad is out there, looking for supplies and whatnot, a vampire sees her but doesn't attack. But when he sees Brad, he's like, all right, you my man right here. Cool, I'm finna get you. But Brad, was able to fight her off. He meets some people, and the people are telling him, okay, this is basically what's going on. All the hot spots where the vampires at. And Brad realizes all the hot spots are where the vampires are originally from. They going home and turning in, killing folks. And I'm not really sure why you want to go home to the people you know and kill folks. But I don't really know the vampires mind like that. But this is what he realizes. But Lila wants to go to the CDC in hopes of, basically they can draw her blood and replicate it or something so they can have a cure out there because nobody's coming for them. We not going to send out, special forces. It's a chance that you may be telling the truth and you have the cure and you're not just lying so you can get to safety. Cities in America are falling down left and right. Left and right. And we ain't really got resources like that to be sending a shelter, or not shelter, but saying, you know, rescue to you. But Lila knows some people that's going to the CDC, and she was like, she can't just sit back as the world burns and just goes into chaos with more vampires killing and turning people, and she may have the cure. She's like, your job is to take care of Amy. That's what you're gonna do. So while Brad is doing Amy's hair, she tells him that she saw the future and it's bad, and that Fanny was dying and she cured him. And he tells her the training he's been doing is to prepare her for what's coming next. But my thing is, how is it that Brad don't have a cornrow and I don't? Because the cornrows looked on point for somebody who said this is the first time he'd done them. Because I thought he was just doing a simple braid, maybe a simple twist. Brad done cornrowed this child's hair like he been doing it for years. And I need to know how he got them skills and I don't. Can somebody explain that to me? But anyways, Fanny, he at it again, bringing Amy into this dreamscape, just trying to tempt her to drink some blood. Because he knows she not eating real food at this time. She lying to Brad. She was lying to Lila about the food. You know, she hungry. She wants some blood, but she said she not gonna kill nobody. That's what she's not gonna do. So he brings in this neighbor, and the neighbor looks out of it and just cuts dude's neck. And Amy, she kind of freaked out because like that neck blood looked very good right about now, but I'm not gonna do it. So he tells him to get out. Well, the next morning, that same man went missing. Neighbors asked him, have they seen him? Like, no. He had a truck full of gas, and I don't know where he's at. The neighbor's like, he's in the backyard. How you know that? I just know that. He got him a wound and like a little neck situation going on. And he's like, you know what? I don't even know what happened. So, you know, can you take me to the woods away from everybody? I don't want everybody to see, you know, you kill me. So Brad agrees to this. But when Brad come back in the house, his neck all messed up because dude was like, this feels good. They don't tell you how good it feels when you're turning into a vampire. And he turns and scratches Brad. Brad was able to kill him before, you know, after he got scratched. But like, Amy is freaking out because the agent is down. She don't know what to do. She's like, help me save him. But the neighbors like, no, we need to kill him. But Brad was like, it's okay, Amy. Just y'all do what y'all gotta do. Amy flips completely out and goes full-on vampire and kills both the neighbors. Now she's had a taste of blood. Exactly what Fanny wanted. I was mad about that. But, okay. Where am I at? So, Amy decides that she gonna give Brad the cure. She done killed 2 people. She gives Brad the cure and runs away, at least to a note, because she was scared that he was gonna look at her as a monster now that she done killed somebody. And she just didn't want to look like a monster in his eyes. That's what she's been afraid of from the beginning. Well, as she's walking in the woods, she looks up and sees some missiles headed towards the United States. Because all the other countries like, y'all got some messed up stuff going over there. It ain't reached over here, thank goodness. So this is y'all problem. Y'all did this mess. So they decided to just shoot some missiles at the United States. Well, next thing you know, we see our girl Amy walking. And if she didn't remind me of when Michonne first rolled up on the set of The Walking Dead. Now, it wasn't the same of having 2, you know, zombies on hand. But we see her with her bow and arrow. We see the silhouette of her. Her braids is beautiful. Like, I don't know how she learned how to braid and do all that. But her hair was on point. She walking around just to, you know, shooting any and everybody that died. She's looking for some survivors because she know there's survivors out there. And she's going to go find her agent. And I was like, you know what? I was happy about that. Because that gives us into like a season 2. I'm wanting a season 2 of this. Just like I'm wanting season 2 of The Manifest. Another good show. Y'all, this show had me in ups and downs. Because I was like, okay, they threw these missiles out there. Now, how did Amy survive the missile? How did anybody else survive? But the girl Amy, she out here, it seemed like it's been a while since things have popped off because she don't know where Brad is. But it was a good season finale. I mean, it was kind of, this episode 10, but it was good just enough. So if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free 99, free all day, every day. If you're a returner, you a family member, you one of my peoples, well, welcome back. And tell your people to tell their people to come over here and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.